Hi, Brenda. Congratulations on your retirement. You are truly a lifelong Hornet, being a Kearsley grad yourself, as well as your two children. You've lived in this district pretty much for your whole life. You've always been a champion of kids, and we can't thank you enough on behalf of our Kearsley family. It's been wonderful to work with you. You've been a mentor of mine, a great friend of mine. I just want to say thanks again for all you've done, and enjoy your retirement. It was well earned, and you were amazing. I'm sure you and Jim will be camping and making a few extra trips to Disney. I know you're heavily involved in your church, as well as your own family. So again, enjoy, relax, and thank you.
Sally has been my math department person that I've worked with for several years. I'm going to miss planning with her. I'm going to miss talking to her every single day. If you don't know anything about Sally, she is left brain. She likes to follow specific procedures. She likes to do chapter 1, then chapter 2, chapter 3. So if we change that up, that throws a little wrench in her system. She loves the beach, so I'm hoping that she enjoys retirement and loves the North Carolina.
It has been a pleasure working with Sally for the last 5 years. When I first came to AMS, we taught 7th grade science together. She made my transition to the middle school very smooth. This year, we're working together again, teaching 7th grade science, and I'm not making her transition into retirement very smooth. Sorry, Sally. Working with new curriculum that's not completely left-brained like she likes things, and coming off of COVID has presented many challenges. So Sally, I hope your transition to retirement is much smoother than my start. And another fun fact is that she is a rule follower, and she will let you know that she follows the rules. So Sally, make sure that you follow this rule. Enjoy every minute of your retirement. We'll miss you.
Bye.
I want to start by saying this has to be the hardest assignment I've ever been tasked with. Anyone who knows Jane Turton knows that it is impossible to capture her in any amount of words, let alone a short blip, and professionally. So also Jane's gonna hate this entire video because we all know how much she hates being the center of attention. For those of you who had never had the pleasure of meeting Jane Turton, she's the funniest person in our building, hands down. And just her whole demeanor really encapsulates like trying to make light of a situation. Jane is the person that we all run to in the building whenever we're having a stressful or frustrating situation, not because she's going to necessarily solve our problem, especially if it's technology related, but because she's going to help us forget that it was a problem in the first place. She's that fun and just an excellent person to go to when you need just a bit of a refresh. Additionally, Jane is a fierce friend. She loves hard, and she's there for you in the quietest ways. She's not like a showboating type of person, but she will absolutely be the one to send you a card when you're upset or when you've got something going on. She sends cookies, flowers, other various things, but she's that person who subtly is always there for you. Additionally, I mean, she is so loved by students because she's funny, one, but two, she's there for them and she gets kids on a level that a lot of teachers just don't get to. And like, as I was preparing notes for this speech, a kid came in and was like, "Where's Miss Turton?" I said, "Well, she's not here today." And she said, "Well, I need her. I'm having the biggest anxiety attack and I need Turton." I mean, that is just, it speaks volumes for who she is. And kids go to her when they're in, stress just like we do. She's gonna be irreplaceable. There's just no doubt about it. She will be absolutely irreplaceable at the high school.
Hey, Jen. I couldn't wait to get the chance to say a few great things about you here on your retirement. You've just done such great things for Kearsley. You've dedicated your life to making sure that kids know how to read. From the time you were teaching Head Start way back in the day, and then with primary, with 1st grade and 3rd grade and so on, as our lit coach, as our curriculum coordinator, everything has been about literacy, and now MTSS also about literacy and making sure that our kids have the absolute best reading instruction they can have in order to be the best readers that they can possibly be. And that's a great way to have spent a career. I got to have you all to myself the last couple of years, and like I've said to you before, I felt like I lived under a lucky star because I got a chance to have you here at Dowdle, be able to brainstorm and bounce ideas off you all the time, whether that was things about curriculum or things about interventions or things about the 3rd grade reading law. I had you right here in my back pocket to be able to come over and say, hey, you want to look at something with me? And you were always more than willing to sit down and do those things with me. I think Dowdle's been a better place for having had you in it the last couple of years. It's been a tough year this year with you being out sick, and I missed you like crazy. And so many times, as you know, we would text each other and talk back and forth. So glad that you're back with us and healthy and doing well, and now retiring, which is a great thing for you. It's sad for us, but it's great for you. You and Dave can now go take off and go see those babies whenever you want to, and it'll be great to be raising that next generation of little Dwyers and turning them into little readers. I know as I'm sitting here, you're already reading them all kinds of stories every time that you see them. I'm going to miss you, Jen. I love you like a sister, and I wish you the absolute best in your retirement. Love you.
I met Patty Jones years ago when I was teaching 2nd grade, but I really got to know her when I became a specials teacher a few years ago. I had to actually go to Weston 2 days a week, and one of the days I had to teach in her room with her. So we sort of teamed and did it together. I was always amazed at her because at the exact moment we needed it, she could come up with some song or rhyme and could sort of captivate the audience. And I was always impressed by that. The kids just love her because she kind of gets on their level and connects with them and shows that she loves them and values them. And I think that's, something that not everyone can do with the littlest kids. I was always impressed too with the way Patty has connected with families. She has stayed in touch with several of her past students and their families for several years, and they still get together, which just kind of shows how she's left such an impact on so many people. I think Patty's gonna have an awesome retirement. I think she'll still continue to do great things, and best of luck to you, Patty. I just hope that your future is all you want it to be.
Hey Tammy, congratulations on your retirement. Thank you for all you have done for our district and the knowledge and support you gave to our tech team. It's been a pleasure working with you, and you'll be truly missed. Congratulations.
I've been very fortunate to work with Tracy Brown for the last 4 years very closely, and worked through a lot of challenging situations together. Tracy truly is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to all personnel related items. She's been in that role for a long time. I don't think anybody quite understands all the things that she does and all the various aspects of her job, but she keeps us compliant with so many things as far as state reporting, and then all the other pieces related to health insurance and wages and benefits and reporting to ORS and to the Registry of Educational Personnel. All those things consume a lot of time, and no one truly quite has that understanding for all that she does. So like I said, she's a wealth of knowledge and is truly going to be missed in her retirement. Tracy really has that balance of keeping people, making sure they're following through on everything that needs to be done for maintaining certification and all those other pieces, with the very compassionate side, because she truly is just a very caring person who has everyone's best interest at heart. So Tracy is truly going to be missed, but we wish her the absolute best in retirement and thank her for all her years of service. Thanks, Tracy.
I want to talk to you about our 2 employees that are retiring from transportation, Vicki Peterson, Greg Ellsworth. Vicki Peterson started with us in '97, left, came back in '99, has been with us ever since. Vicki is a true hornet. She not only works here, she lives in the community. Her kids went to school here and grandkids. So Vicki will be missed in that aspect. Next is Greg Ellsworth. Greg is our mechanic. Greg has been here for 25 years. He is our loan mechanic now. He spent 10 years working with someone and then became our loan mechanic 15 years ago. Greg will be leaving us. He also is a true hornet. He lives in the community. He also has had his family graduate from here. I'm going to age him on this one because he graduated from here as well in 1981. So So I want to congratulate both of them and say thank you for what you've done for us, and good luck in retirement.